My dudes, I'm at a crossroads. For the last 15 years of my life, I've instructed and I've coached snowboarding, and I'm thankful that I've been able to have some really amazing experiences, such as coaching in Czech Republic and Turkey. I've been to Australia, I've been to New Zealand. I've done some really cool things, and it's always been for coaching, which is not a bad thing. But the crossroads now is with a broken body, meaning I have constant hip pain, back pain, there's surgeries I need to get that I'm completely avoiding. There's a point where I need to take advantage of the last few years of me snowboarding, and not to be super negative. That's not the point of this video, but to be optimistic and really understand, how do I utilize every day I have on hill? And so the crossroads now is, do I go full time, or do I stay coaching and try to balance content? And the challenge that I've had in the past is I feel like I've put a lot of energy into coaching, as I should. People are paying me to help these competitive athletes achieve their competitive goals, which would be go to the Olympics or get as good as possible. But then a lot of the content that I've created, I feel like is not up to par as where it could be. And so what I'm doing is I've decided that I'm gonna go full-time as a content creator. That means I'm gonna be posting videos on YouTube, at least for the next 90 days, 60 to 90 days. I'm gonna post a video every single day on YouTube for long-form videos. Within those videos, I'm gonna be posting educational content, vlog content, stuff that is going to help you all be as awesome as possible on a snowboard, but also share insights into my life. Historically, I've really avoided a lot of my own struggles or challenges or highlighting my personality, simply because I like to deflect that energy on everyone else, meaning, how can I create a video to help you? Here's a 4-step plan on how to carve, instead of doing a 4-step plan and then maybe showing some of my challenges that I faced, or some of my jokes or personality or me in the background. So, the goal is to be able to create as much content as possible, get you guys stoked on snowboarding, inspire you guys, but also let my guard down a little bit and be a lot more vulnerable. And so going into the snowboard content going into this winter, I really want to step up the production level. I really want to step up how I communicate the information. And on behind the scenes, I've been watching so many videos about how to enunciate better and slow down and articulate my words. Now, I'm not saying that it's gonna be perfect 100% right away, but I'm definitely working on it, and having the time to actually do that is something that I'm really striving for. One of the scariest things going into full-time content creation is, in my mind at least, when I'm not snowboarding or producing content, there is no income. If I'm not coaching, there's no income. If I cannot coach at summer camp, there's no income. And the realities of living in a small mountain town that is a destination resort, it is pretty challenging to make ends meet, having multiple jobs to pay for rent, and I don't own. I'd love to own a house eventually, but is it realistic to own it in a destination resort? I really don't know, but that is definitely the goal one day. But again, starting something that can impact the industry without my hip or my body impacting my day. There was a point last year after going to Japan, went there for about 2 weeks. When I got back from Japan, my hip was so destroyed that snowboarding, let me take that back, that riding a chairlift was miserable. It was so painful. I'd go up the chairlift. By the time I'm at the top, I'm almost in tears because it's so painful. And then I have to go home. So it's been a bit of a bummer. So then other things to consider when going full time on the content creation is I also want to help bridge the gap of non-snowboarders getting excited about snowboarding or even skiing, getting excited about the winter activities that we do. So I'll definitely be posting on some YouTube shorts as well as Instagram and TikTok, other content that is still winter sports related, but a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more fun, that hopefully gets people excited about snowboarding and makes them want to try. The three big things that I try to do when creating content is help prevent injuries. That's one checkbox that I'm trying to do, is help prevent injuries. If you can go snowboard and not get hurt and not break your back like me, then that's one of my goals. The other thing is get people excited or inspired or pumped about snowboarding so that they look forward to going to that weekend, or they look forward to going on a vacation with the boys or the girls or the friends or the family. I want people to be inspired and excited. But then the last thing is I want people to be so engaged in snowboarding that they bring their friends, that we get new people entered into the snowboard and ski industry, because as you all probably know and have experienced, skiing, snowboarding, outdoor lifestyle in the winter is tremendous. It is so fun, it's so exciting, and having something to do while it's miserably cold outside and have fun and look forward to winter versus just being cooped up in the house, I feel like that is part of the check boxes that I'm trying to do with the content. So leading into this winter, got a lot of ambitious goals. Sometimes we got to manifest them and put them out in the world, but I would love to help over 1 million people, period. I think that would be incredible. I feel like I've helped a lot of people, but I feel like there's way more opportunities out there. We're going to go on a slight tangent right now. I live in Colorado, if you didn't know that. Look at this view. I don't know what you're seeing, but there's a giant beautiful mountain with some snow on it. Back there, probably way back there, is more mountains with beautiful snow. The air is getting cold and crisp. It's a little breezy, it's a little windy. The leaves are starting to change, and even over here, fall off the trees. So it's definitely snowboard season. How long have we been going? About eight minutes. So the snowboard season is right around the corner, and I'm thankful that I chose to live in a place that opens up really early, meaning Keystone and A Basin are usually the first and second places to open in the United States. Obviously not every single year. There's been other resorts that open earlier, but just so pumped to be able to be in a place. And a slight random backstory, my mom and dad, and big shout out to them, they're extreme supporters of the content. My dad watches my YouTube live streams when I do the Q&As. He's so funny, he loves them. He watches, and my mom also hops into those as well. But originally they actually moved from Boston and Cape Cod, and they came out on their honeymoon, which is like the most craziest thing ever. How you guys doing? Another beautiful day in Colorado, right? Okay. It's okay? Interesting. Yeah. How we doing?
Good, how you doing?
And so they moved out to Colorado on their honeymoon. Like 38 years ago, they moved to a little town called Edwards. A couple years later, they popped out a couple kids. I got a brother, I got a sister, and then they've been here this entire time. So they literally moved out on their honeymoon and then never left, which is amazing. And I'm super thankful and lucky enough to grow up in such a beautiful place. And my dad worked for the local mountain as a heavy equipment operator. And so it was the sickest thing. He would literally pick us up in the morning, drive us up to the mountain, and give us a cell phone, my brother and I, give us a cell phone, and then they would just say, if there's any issues, just call us. So even from a young age, I grew up just riding the mountain every weekend and just loved it so much when I was a kid, putting in 50 days a year and just every opportunity I got. And there was no pressure for me to go to college or do all this stuff. My dad and mom were like, have fun, enjoy whatever you want to do, and we support you. And so big shout out to them, because we're here now because of that, amongst a lot of other things, including breaking my back. But it's just been such a cool experience being in Colorado, going back to the full circle of full-time snowboard content creation. The lifestyle as a snowboarder and skier is just incredible. Outdoors, vibe, hang out, and just have the most amazing times ever is definitely super cool. So that is just a little backstory, a little fun little side note when it comes to it. But moving back to the content creation, I just feel like there's more content out there. There's other things that we can do. I want this channel to be the place to be for entertainment, educational content, inspiration, the knowledge. One thing I will not do though is a significant amount of product reviews. I'm gonna leave that up to the other YouTubers. Go check out Angry Snowboarder, go check out TJ. I don't wanna do that stuff. I'll do them once in a while if I feel like it's important, but I would rather teach you all about why camber is super awesome, or the benefits of hybrid boards, or educate on the principles of things, not this specific board, because I just have no interest in it. But the goal is just to be that go-to place. But that also means that I gotta step up my content, I gotta put a lot of work in, I gotta put a lot of editing, and I'm gonna be posting a video every day for as long as I can, which I'm hoping is gonna be all season, as long as my hip is gonna be fine with it. But that's the goal. I think I'm gonna turn around here. Look at this. Okay, good. We're still recording. I wasn't really sure. This is like so insane. I freaking love Colorado. And hopefully I don't get attacked by a bear or a mountain lion or a zebra. Some would call it a zebra. That could be wild. But yeah, the way my mind works, sometimes I just get super distracted. But as far as my end of things, I'm also going to be editing all these videos myself. I am going to be doing a lot of this on my own. Not all of it. And there's a couple people out there definitely helping me out. But it's definitely not in a position yet to hire a full-time staff or hire a full-time person. That would be the goal. That would be absolutely incredible. If I could have like a full-time editor who's there with me, or a full-time filmer. We're not there yet. And then hopefully getting some brand deals. And if I do any brand deals this year, it's all about making sure the brand deals that I do help the end user. If it doesn't help the end user, thought I turned it off. If it doesn't help you as a snowboarder, then I don't do these deals. I get hit up every day about Amazon gloves that are heated. Yeah, that's like sick, but it's not worth me ruining my reputation to sell some BS. So if I'm doing any brand deals this year, I'm gonna try to find clever ways to make sure it's benefiting you all. And I have some ideas that are gonna be really cool. Stay tuned for that, but definitely find a couple of ways to make the content elevated because of the brand deals, and not just pushing off content just because. I wanna make sure the brands that I work with are people I actually work with or use or like. That's definitely gonna be a big deal. And then we're still going to be doing live streams every single Tuesday at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, as long as I'm in town. If I'm out of town, I might be doing a little bit of traveling this year, which would be super cool. So if you have any recommendations on where I should go, pop it in the chat below, because I'm definitely curious. What are your like go-to places? Ideally, I'm going to go to Europe. I'm going to go ride some gnarly stuff. Conditions might not be awesome, but I want to go ride some gnarly stuff. Sounds fun. But live streams are still going to be a thing. Still going to be doing a lot of Q&As. Going to be trying to answer as many DMs on Instagram as possible. Going to try to just try to step it up now that I have all this time. So I think I'm going to end that there, because my freaking shoulder is absolutely cooked. But definitely comment down below. Put your notifications on, because I'm going to do something special this season for our early notification gangs, possibly some giveaways, possibly some really cool stuff. So if you're like one of the very first comments, we're going to be doing some stuff, and you'll see it in the video. It's going to be like right away. So if you're like notification gang, it's going to be sick. And I think I went on a completely different wrong path, because there's this thing here. I went here. I think I'm lost. All right, well, I am no longer lost. I found the way. I found the right path. But being on these paths, sometimes I feel like I'm in the way. So I just got to like keep looking around, not be looking too awkward. But if you're interested in helping me make the absolute best content, which of course is going to help you become a better snowboarder and be more inspired, there's 3 easy / the best ways to help out One is by picking up merch, which is going to be from shopbenetek.com. That is going to be goggles, gloves, hat, tech hoodies, got all sorts of gear designed to stand up to the test of snowboarding, as well as all the conditions that we handle. So go ahead and check out shopbenetek.com. Secondly, you can donate either through a super chat or on a live stream. And if you donate during the live stream, I'm going to answer your question first. I'm going to give you a way more in-depth question or answer to your question. And we're going to nerd out. So you can definitely join a live stream on Tuesdays. Already talked about it, I know, but donations help a lot. And then the third best, cheapest, and easiest way is to watch the entire video. The more video that gets watched, the more ad revenue I get. Therefore, you can help out by just watching the full video. Even if you watch the whole full video, I'm super pumped. But if you're not gonna watch the whole video, but you still wanna help out, just play it in the background and just let that thing run. Or you can pop on like one of the podcasts I've been putting out, and that really helps. Plus it's easy for you, so it doesn't cost you anything. But on that note, we're gonna end that there and come back tomorrow. I'm dropping a video every day on YouTube. It's gonna be educational, it's gonna be helpful, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be entertaining, whatever it is. We'll be back tomorrow, 4:30. Join me on the premiere too, because I'll be doing a premiere. I'll be in the chat, hanging out, vibing, and let's go. This walk is incredible. Look at this. See you tomorrow, 4:30. Be there. Let's go. Step number 3 is the last one we're going to do before actually doing a full pistol. And this is what it looks like. No, you're going to explain.
This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do.
The pistol squat is one of the best exercises for your snowboarding because it's going to help you on your landings, the park jumps, cliffs, and even riding POW. So Josh is going to give us an awesome progression so that we can learn the pistol squat.
This is the first progression to getting your pistol squat, and all you need is a bed or a couch at home. So as you see, Tommie's tapping his butt to the box, nice and soft, knees are strong, abs are tight, chest is up.
Step number 2 is going from the box, getting a little bit of assistance to make this a lot easier.
So Tommie's gripping onto a door jamb now. He's giving himself a little assistance with his arm to help pull himself up as he's getting deeper in his squat.
Step number 3 is the last step before actually doing a pistol.
In this progression, Tommie's gonna have weight in his hands. This is gonna help him counterbalance. So as he goes deeper, he's able to have nice control. At home, you can use your gear bag or some other form of weight to keep you balanced.
The ultimate challenge is to be able to do 5 pistols without letting this foot touch the ground. And if you get those, definitely tag me, but follow for more because we're gonna be dropping a whole bunch of nerd bombs throughout the entire season.